Okay, I'm back on. I changed sceneries actually, because I have a charger that works better somewhere else in my house, and I think that's why I think my battery got too low, and so it timed me on my thing. Like, it only tells me I have 18 minutes right now, so it must have something to do with me charging my phone. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on. So Ren has a song called Hi Ren. He also has one called something boy. Why can't I think of the name of it right now? Sick Boy. It's called Sick Boy. Anyways, they're really, really good. I think they're back on now, and the whole bit. I don't even know how he got back on, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, he's back on, and thank God he is. Listen to the song Hi Ren. Watch the video. He literally nailed having a conversation between the devil and having a conversation with God. And I thought it was absolutely brilliantly, geniusly done. And at the end of the song on Hi Ren, he tells his testimonies really quick, and he does it in the most beautiful way you could possibly ever tell a testimony on that deep of a level. And I went, oh my God, he is brilliant. And he went through mental illness, and he's been on the pills, and he's done this and he's done that, and I keep saying, we're coming. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna make some changes, because this world's crazy, and the way that they are medicating people, and the way that they are doing things with people, the way that things are being handled is sick. It's really sick. And I think we're going to be taking over the land at some point, y'all. And it's biblical. And Revelations is a whole nother ballgame. And I am trying to figure out the dark side of Revelations to understand what God's doing in Revelations. But I think I already know what he's doing in Revelations, which is why it's called Revelations, because we're going to have a revolution. And how do we have a revolution? We have revival, but we also have war. And this is the part where people talk in the journey going, this is where the chick gets crazy. And I get it. I get where everybody's coming from. But I am a believer, and I am going to keep going in this. And I stretch my belief. I'm a wild child. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign. We shift. We change things. That's who we are. And we're all star seeds, and we plant them. We make an explosion sometimes. We do this, and it's a gift that God has given us. And those that are the wild children, those are the chosen ones. Those are the ones that are willing to go above and beyond, and we're willing to stretch the Bible in today's era, in today's way, and go, is this true? And we're going to test the theories, and we're going to see if it's real, and we're going to find out when we're praying something in, is it really God's will, and what does that look like? Because that's a manifestation. That means you're praying in your vision, you're praying in, you're journaling it, you're writing it down. Well, God wrote it down too. And so if what we're journaling and what we're speaking and the truth that we're saying, and if it's aligning with God's word, then there's truth in that. Right? When on Hi Ren he talks about, there's the angels, the demons, and I just go, dang, like that's deep, like that like his rawness is phenomenal to me. And not everybody got that. Not everybody's gonna get that. They're like, well, that's heavy. Well, that's a lot. It is. But you don't understand the psychological level on which he's talking about, because that's the Bible. That's the psychological level, that the deepness that you can get with the Bible on so many levels. The Bible is for everybody. So what may look like witchcraft to some people, or she's got to be a witch, man. What has happened? If God is doing it and it's for good, and everybody's flourishing, and the harvest is coming, and things are happening, and things are moving, and things are going, then isn't that of God? That doesn't make me a witch because I am praying and I have that kind of heart that I want to see change. I want to see things happen. I get so excited, y'all. I just think it's incredible what God's doing. But to others, they're going, holy shit. I get it. But we're supposed to be childlike in this. Well, how do you become childlike? You go with the flow, y'all. You just go, holy cow. Did you see that? And I just go, oh my God. Holy cow. Like, I get blown away every day. But there's a humbleness that I carry with that, y'all. Like, I don't play with it. I fear God. You don't understand that? When they say you fear God, and I've talked about this in other videos, it's not like you fear God. I don't want to lose this connection with him. I don't want to lose this blessing. I don't want to lose this gift. And so if I don't obey, if I don't listen, if I don't discern, if I don't do what I'm told, when I'm told, or how I'm told to do it, man, the consequence of that can be devastating for me. And for so many people who are believers, and they just go, what happened? And then you're crushing their spirit. You're crushing their dreams. You're crushing their ideas of God. You're crushing the Bible, y'all. That's deep. God's a good God. He's a real good God, y'all. He'll take care of biz for us, man. He'll fight the battles for us when we don't know what to do in our own strength. And I said that to him, when I was out in the wilderness. I've still got time. When I was out in the wilderness and I was talking to him and I was grounded, and I just went, God, you said that you're gonna fight every battle for us, and you said that you're gonna do this for us, and and it's not, there's people talking about me in rooms that I'm not in, and I gotta know that, and I have to remember that, and I have to also remember that when God is telling me to be still, or God is telling me to just chill and just relax, or go to work, or serve, or do what I'm doing, I don't know everybody else's perspective. Do you understand that? I don't watch TV. I only know what's happening based on people who are telling me, and when I start seeing the same stories, I go, wow. And then I question, I go, is this really true? Is this really happening? And I go, but then nobody says anything. And so I go, I guess it is true. I don't know. And I go, okay. And so it's weird, y'all. You do this, and you know things, and you understand things, and you see things, and you just go, what is happening? And you can't believe it yourself, in that moment when the shackles came off, and Peter was sleeping in between both the soldiers, whatever, and the shackle things came off, and he just saw an angel, and he just got up, and he did what he was supposed to do, and he didn't question it in that moment. He just did it because he knew, and he saw, and and that's spiritual. When I say things that I know sound absolutely insane, do you know how much truth I feel in what I'm saying? How much confidence I have? I don't ever want to say something if I don't believe it. You got to stand behind what you believe. You got to, they talk about this, standing behind your product and your trust and your honesty and your worth. And, that's how you build your businesses. That's how you have your leadership skills. That's how you do, you know what I'm saying? And so I always have to be really careful in things that I say, because then they're going to get questioned. You're going to have a different perspective. You're going to see it another way. You're going to see me in a different way. So I try to be raw, authentic, and myself. And it's a lot. It's a lot. I know. But stick with me, y'all. I mean, what if I am manifesting this? What if I can make this happen? But it's inevitable, it's written. If I just stick to scripture and doing this, we could change history. But if I keep running around like a Jezebel, I'm only going to attract Jezebels. And the only way that you're going to be able to determine who a Jezebel is when you never take credit for something that is of God. That's what keeps you humble in your ego and your pride. And Hiram, he talks. This is real good. He says something in Hiram, and he says, and at the end he talks about there's angels, there's demons, and there's gods. And I thought, that's from the dark side. And when you think you're God, that's your ego and that's your pride that is killing you. That's deep. That's at the core. There's nobody ever above God. Jesus showed us the way. Jesus taught us so that we can walk on this earth as disciples and do what Jesus taught us to do. He is our teacher. He's our guide. And you may not understand it because it's not from your time, it's not from your era, but when you understand on a deeper level what he is saying, it has meaning today. We are not fighting flesh. We are not. We are fighting a thought process. We are fighting a thought pattern. We are fighting brainwashing. We are fighting communism. We are fighting. Do you all understand what we're fighting for? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And when you take that out of our school, you have taken God out of the equation, and there is hell to pay for that. I guarantee it. I guarantee you. It's coming. You can take that onion, you can slice it, you can dice it, you can do whatever you want to do with that onion. It's still an onion. Have a good weekend, y'all. This is crazy. This whole thing is crazy. And I know it is. But I got to keep going. Does everybody understand this? Just love me. Just support me in this. Just let me go with this. Let this become a ministry. Let's just do this. Let's just figure this all out. I don't know. But I'm intrigued and I want to know more. I want to know more. I want more to happen. I want more changes to be made. I want more awakening to be done. Something's going on here, y'all. for a lot of people. God is doing it. He's doing this, and he's diving, and he's going deep, and he's in it. He's in it. He's in it. He's in it. And we're all seeing God in it. He's in it no matter what this looks like. That's what we hold on to. The love of God. Even though we see the bad. Even though we know what's coming. Even though we are prepared. We can only be so prepared. And this isn't to scare you, because we're protected. God's people are protected. When we do the right thing, we're protected under that justice. We're protected under that commandment. We are protected under. It's God's law that was protecting us and will always protect us. It's a boundary. It is something that cannot be broken. It's a wall that will never come down, because God's light is always going to be brighter. It's always going to be bigger. The victory is always going to be His, no matter how you slice it or dice it. But we got to use this correctly. All right. Love you guys.